nigga? What are you doing to help in this situation? Nigga killing him! Nigga died! He died! Back with another video. How y'all doing today, bro? I'm not gonna lie though. This video may be fucking crazy, but guess what? It's real. The victim in this situation nearly lost his fucking life, bro. Like flatline type shit. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Y'all gonna think this shit's crazy. Check it out for streamer nearly beats a man to death on stream. I'm not gonna lie, chat. It's getting to the point I'm surprised about the amount of shit that's coming out right now, bro. Yeah, let's see what's this all about, man.
What an unbelievably crazy week on Kick. I was just talking about the French.
Wait, it was on Kick? Yeah. Kick getting a bad rep, bro. Real shit. Kick is definitely getting a bad rep. Niggas not gonna want to go over there no more, bro.
Streamer Jean Parmenov, who passed away in his sleep on stream after a marathon of abuse from some other streamers. And just now, I literally just finished streaming Resident Evil 6, and I was taking a little tinkle, and I got sent a little something that is so diabolical, I had to hop back in the saddle and yap about it. It is incomprehensible that yet another potential death was just streamed on Kick. I'm recording this an hour after it happened, and the victim is currently still in the ICU, so I guess by the time I post this, I'll know whether or not they passed away, but I'm going to keep this part in here right now because it's up in the air. A Kick streamer, Raja Jackson, who is the son of Rampage Jackson, and also a professional fighter, just went fucking ballistic on a wrestler during a wrestling event on stream. He picks the wrestler up, slams him on the mat, and then lays down 27 punches to the man's skull, most of which were delivered while he was unconscious. And by the end of it, he is bleeding and bloodied. They couldn't wake him up. They said he was barely...
Yeah, Buster, you're going to prison. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for you, man. You gotta go. It's so crazy. I actually like these niggas, bro. I actually saw them on TikTok a couple times, but like the father and son, their whole dynamic, everything about them was fucking fire. Like, inspiring me to want to do that with my kid type shit. But like, yeah, I'm sorry, bro. You're going to have to do that through between the screen or some shit, you know. You gotta figure out maybe you can record this nigga. I don't like, you know, video call in prison. I'm pretty sure that, like, I'm like, what the fuck? You killed the man. Like, what? You killed the man. Nigga flatline. Nigga dead. I mean, they brought him back, but like, bro, let's be real, bro. Like, nigga died. You know what I mean?
Breathing,
nigga
and someone
died.
even used the word flatline. That he was flatlined in the ring. This is not fake. This is not scripted.
Damn! Shit! Nigga pick up 563 pounds and dunk this nigga. What the fuck? I ain't gonna lie, nigga stronger than he looks. I ain't gonna lie. Ah, shit! Let him go! Who the fuck is this nigga? What are you doing to help in this situation? Nigga pulled her back just for him to go even crazier. Damn, he's nigga killing him. Nigga died. He died.
I did my best to censor this. It is brutal. It is extremely hard to watch. I also cut the clip short, but they pan back and he is covered in blood. Raja Jackson is a professional fighter who has unloaded, I counted 27 blows to an unconscious man. And they all are connecting. This is not like fake. It's not like he's pulling any of his punches. They are all hitting squarely on this man's skull. Bouncing in.
Nigga did the hush, 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 hush. We gotta add that to more Kombat. That shit crazy. I'm not gonna lie, if a nigga pulled that move on, I hope my girl not around. That type shit. I hope niggas not recording. Nigga pulled that type of move. No. I ain't gonna lie, if you do that type of move, that's understandable if a nigga You know what I mean, Chad? That's understandable.
His head off of the mat. And I said most of them were when he was unconscious. All of them are while he's unconscious. When I watched it back, it's clear that when he slammed him on the mat, his head hit the mat and it knocked him out immediately. So all 27, potentially more, punches that he threw were on an unconscious man. That can be fatal. That is most oftentimes fatal. And he wasn't done either. It's not like he just stopped and said, okay, well, that's plenty. I've had my fill. He was still going. The only reason there weren't more punches thrown by him is because the other wrestlers were able to separate him. But he was fighting against them to go back and keep beating this unconscious man. He probably wouldn't have...
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like if no one else was there, I feel like he would have went up to like 75. Real shit. Is that crazy? Is that crazy to say? This nigga did 27 punches in a matter of 10 seconds, right? A matter of 10 seconds. He don't look winded. Oh no, it don't look like he's stopping anytime soon. Oh, he's going for the kill. I think if no one else was around, he would have got an extra hush, hush, hush. You know what I mean?
Stopped punching him until his head popped like a balloon. It's extremely scary, and even if he does pull through, this could have life-changing repercussions with brain damage and so many other complications for the rest of his life, if he even survives, which we don't know yet. He apparently flatlined in the ring and is currently still in the ICU, and we don't have any updates.
Wow.
This is terrifying stuff.
No. Chat. Nigga didn't just well he was on the edge, then he got to the hospital, then he flatlined. No. He died in the fucking ring. You killed the man. Like what the fuck? That's real. No, chat. Come on, man. Is that crazy to say that he died? He died. Like chat, this a normal fucking streamer. You would never think this shit would happen, bro. I promise you. Yesterday. If bro asked me, yo, you think a streamer gonna kill the man tomorrow? What the fuck? Odd as fuck for one. For two, why? You know what I mean? This is...
It's Charles, first thing in the morning here, and we don't have a ton of official updates on the condition of that wrestler, but the father of Raja Jackson, Rampage Jackson, gave an update where he is saying that Psycho Stu, that's the name of the wrestler, is alive and is stable. And he also says that he's clearing up misinformation about his son. But then in his statement, he doesn't clear up any misinformation. He just confirms what everyone already knows, that this was completely out of control, inexcusable behavior that Rampage Jackson also doesn't condone. So I don't know what misinformation he thinks he's clearing up with this. He's just agreeing with what everyone else is saying, that his son went fucking berserk. I guess maybe the misinformation demon that he was exercising here was about his son actually getting like the permission for payback on Psycho Stu for an earlier confrontation. And what he's referring to there is they had like a little beef before the event started, and someone had told Raja Jackson that he could like double leg take down Psycho Stu in the ring and then throw like a fake punch, and that would be it, to like settle the beef and create like this storyline. But Raja Jackson on stream, on camera, says that he is going to hurt Psycho Stu. He said he will not stop punching him until people will yank him off of him. So he took...
Yeah, bro, I'm not gonna lie. In the court, bro, they can easily use that shit against him. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you plan to kill this man. That's definitely worse. That's not even no heat in the moment. No, you thought about their actions, and then you went through with it. Not saying it's, you know, it still was a mistake, and I'm sure you probably regret it now. I'm pretty sure, but like, the court not gonna, you know, they ain't gonna fuck with that shit. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
That like pseudo invite, like green light to be involved in the wrestling event as a permission slip to go brutally assault this man and beat him within an inch of his life. Like, I think you could also make a case that this is attempted murder. This was premeditated assault that he planned on not stopping at any point until third parties intervened. Like, I really think you could make, like, a real argument that he had went in there with the full intentions of killing Psycho Stu. That's what...
Alright. Yeah, but no! Like, I don't know. I don't think he's thinking like that, you know what I mean? I think he went in there like, oh yeah, I'm gonna beat this nigga ass. And he ain't gonna treat me like a bitch nowhere. Also, by the way, I actually saw a couple TikTok. This nigga got kicked in the head a couple days before this. You know what I mean? So lawyers, even it might be really true. He wasn't really. I mean, it is true. He wasn't thinking straight, bro. And the lawyers in the court, bro, they can easily say that as well. So I don't know, bro. I mean, I don't think he was. I think his goal was to beat this nigga ass, right? But I don't think it was to kill him. You know what I mean? I think he just got in the heat of the moment. But I don't want to say that. I don't know, Chad.
Like to me.
I tell you guys this. They told me to hit him and just leave. Somebody who pull me off of him will leave. I'm telling you. I'm going to hit him as many times as I can. Watch.
That's indefensible. You can see him literally planning it off the back of them giving him like the instructions for a work where he'd come in and he'd deliver like a hit, like a fake hit, and then he'd be pulled off and that'd be the end of it. And he is saying, but watch this, I'm going to keep punching him. Like, he is blatantly stating this. It is very clearly a premeditated assault.
But nobody really thinking a punch can kill a man. You know what I mean? I mean, at least I'm not. If I'm thinking like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go punch that nigga. I'm not thinking I'm gonna throw a couple punches and bam, he just gonna die. No. I don't think nobody really I think niggas just I don't know, bro.
And like I said, I really think his goal was to kill Psycho Stu there.
Man,
it really seems like
that's a stretch.
Like that was his mission. And you can't chalk this up to confusion where he was directed to do something but then just went a little far, like, mistakenly. He is, with his own voice, his own vocal folds flapping with their own volition here. He is stating, they told me to do this, but instead, I'm going to do this. I'm going to punch him as many times as I possibly can. He is stating clearly that they told him one thing, and he is not doing that. Instead, he is going to punch the shit out of him, beat him within an inch of his life. You can't possibly say that he just got confused with the stage directions here of the storyline. He is saying that he is going to go punch him as many times as possible and disregard what they said he is permitted to do, like what they planned on. It is premeditated assault by every possible definition. Now, what started all of this, and I've seen people joking about it like, oh, haha, Raja Jackson must not know that wrestling is fake, and he thought the heel was being mean to his favorite babyface, so he took matters into his own hands, tee-hee-hee. But what actually happened is Raja Jackson was touring the event and meeting the wrestlers backstage, and of course the wrestlers are all playing characters, and when it comes to wrestling, there's a little
Alright, so Chad, so keep in mind, now he's actually telling us what the fuck happened, bro.
something called kayfabe. And so they are going to portray their character to the best of their ability and keep everything as authentic and genuine as possible. And Psycho Stu was in character and misunderstood that Raja Jackson was not a worker in the event.
Worry about him. You need to be worried about Psycho Stu.
Psycho Stu?
What, you don't know?
Alright, bro, real shit though, it's a lot of white niggas here. It's a lot of white niggas here, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm sure he feel unsafe. Is that crazy to say that? I don't know, different world. These niggas look, I don't know. If I was around these niggas, they better not fuck with me, bro. I'm having backup on me, man.
Know me?
Hell no. Yeah.
Hey, hey, I think that's a little. Oh, you don't show it? Easy. He's not a fucking worker, bro. Calm down.
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
The fear in this nigga eyes. The fear in this white man eyes. But when he realized that this nigga is not a worker.
Show it?
Look, chat. Look.
He's not a fucking worker.
He don't know what to do. He backing up, chat. Niggas a penguin with the shit.
Bro, calm down.
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
But look, he still got to act tough though. He still got to act
What
tough.
the fuck was that?
You don't sell it? Dude, he's not a fucking
Bro.
worker, bro.
What the fuck was that? Hold on. I don't play that shit, bro.
Yeah, look, he don't know what to do. And he trying to touch the nigga. He probably trying to make it like fit in the role. Niggas embarrassed. Niggas just realize he's fucked up.
Nah, I will fuck him
We're
up,
good.
bro.
I know you will.
No.
We're good.
And he takes it way too far when he takes a beer
That's
can. I don't know if it's like a real beer can or like one of those breakaway like stunt ones,
Yeah, I
but he
don't
takes
believe
it and he crushes it on Raja Jackson's head. Then you can see him get really fired up about it, and all the other wrestlers are also saying to Psycho Stu, like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? He's not like a worker here or anything. That was too far. And that's what started this. And then Raja Jackson waited until their match, then he stormed in and then beat him potentially to death for it. Now, I think if Raja Jackson had swung on Psycho Stu after the beer can thing, you could definitely make a strong case that he was acting in self-defense.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Because that is unexpected, it was unprovoked, and it was kind of a crazy thing for Psycho Stu to do, not knowing for sure if Raja Jackson was a worker in the event or not. It was a bad judgment call for sure from Stu. And he was just like way too fucking committed to being the heel. Like he was really deep into his method acting like fucking Shia LaBeouf style, and he did the beer can thing, and it was definitely over the line. But here's something a lot of people aren't showing enough of, that Psycho Stu was very apologetic when he learned that Raja Jackson was not a worker at the event. He apologized 3 times. They shook hands multiple times, and Raja said, like, hey, it's good, I get it. Multiple times. Meanwhile, he was just like bubbling with anger, waiting for his chance to fucking assault this man.
Now, what the fuck? If that's really the case, now let's check it out first. But that's wild.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, bro. Hey, it's gonna all work out.
Yeah, hello. I appreciate it.
I didn't know. I thought you were
Camera.
I get it.
We're working out.
This nigga over here shaking his head, green shit, like, yeah, word.
Come out on your mat, Juice. I know you keep thinking we're working. We're always working.
I get it. Yeah. I get it now. Now
You know what I'm saying? We're always working.
What a fucking worm. This is some slimy behavior here. This is some turbo ass. Raja Jackson is now pretending that he understands and forgives Psycho Stu, who is very apologetic, mind you, and he's explaining, like, look, I saw the cameras, I thought that this was like another work, that we were building a storyline, this and that, and Raja Jackson's like, no, I get it, and he's like shaking his hand and everything. Meanwhile, he is actively planning of assaulting this man, beating him unconscious and fucking leaving him eating meals through a straw. As he is like pretending to let bygones be bygones here and that they're on good terms.
Word 2, you made a nigga think that's the worst revenge shit ever. You made a nigga think y'all was cool. Like, yeah, for sure. We word. They end up slamming, damn near putting. No, not damn near. You put the nigga in the hospital. You killed the man. Even agreeing saying it was cool. Nah, that's crazy, bro. Yeah. Now you can really say that this nigga probably have a concussion. Like this nigga have something going on up there. Like something fucked up in that nigga head when he got kicked. Cause we did see this nigga get kicked. You know what I mean? I'll probably show the clip right now.
Like that. Yeah, that's what you gotta do. They had to kick land and count. What happened?
And before showing you some more of the aftermath here, let me introduce you to Psycho Stu. I think you should get a little bit of the lore behind this wrestler that Raja Jackson beat so severely, hospitalizing in the ICU, and apparently caused to flatline in the ring.
Pro in 2009. I had just got out of the military, probably about 6 months earlier. I got out of the military, I joined Knox Pro, because I needed something to focus on. I needed something to help me adjust back into civilian life. A lot of veterans, it's hard for them to readjust into civilian life coming from the life of the military. I'm an American soldier that suffers from PTSD. Being in front of a crowd, it doesn't give me as much anxiety and aggression as I thought it would.
Yeah.
Chat. That makes shit so much worse. All of this, dude, you shaking man hand saying was cool. And then now this nigga's a fucking veteran. This nigga is a soldier. You just beat a soldier to death. And you got PTSD. That's crazy. Like, what? Yeah, chat. Yeah.
Psycho Stu is a veteran who was suffering from PTSD and found wrestling as a means of escapism and fell in love with the sport.
And then died in the fucking ring. While they rushed him to the hospital trying to bring him back to life, and a miracle came. You know what I mean? Brought him back. While the other guy sits in prison for the shit he did. I mean, I can see that being on. Like, come on, man.
And now is currently hospitalized in the ICU, but apparently is stable. So hopefully Rampage Jackson is accurate with that claim that he is alive and stable. That would be wonderful news. but what an unbelievable set of circumstances that led to his hospitalization here. Yes, he made a mistake with Rampage Jackson's son here, not knowing whether or not he was a worker and still building the storyline anyway under the impression he was, but it's not a mistake that should have led to something like this, especially when he did everything in his power to try and rectify it and try and apologize for his mistake and explain why it happened and ensure that it was totally unintentional and there wasn't meant to be any bad blood or anything. And he thought that he did accomplish that, but clearly Raja Jackson didn't actually think so. He was just acting. Raja Jackson was flexing his thespian skills here when he was pretending that everything was okay between those two, because what he was actually doing was plotting a premeditated assault on Psycho Stu. Again, that potential argument of self-defense, that has poofed away like Timmy Turner's fairy godparents. That ship sailed a long time ago because he didn't act in response to the threat. Like, after the beer can was crushed on his head, which, again, he wasn't expecting, and that can be dangerous, but he didn't, like, act in the heat of the moment to defend himself from that or anything. Instead, he let it marinate, let his rage bubble up, and then waited for his opportunity to get revenge later. There is no longer...
Which don't make sense. You would think a nigga was way smarter than that. My bad. Way smarter than that. Like, come on, man.
A possible case of self-defense here. Like, yes, he was wronged, but he didn't, like, try and defend himself from that threat or anything. He pretended to, like, move on from it with the guy who did it, and then waited to attack him later. And I think you can make a very strong case that it was attempted murder. At the very least, it is a premeditated assault, and based on the things he was saying leading up to it, and based on the behavior in the ring when he was delivering 27-ish blows to an unconscious man's skull, I really think there is a strong argument to be made that he was in there doing that solely to try and kill him. All of this on stream, mind you, and you can even see him respond to the news that the guy that he just unloaded 27 punches on in the ring while he was unconscious is potentially flatlined.
Hello?
Start welding them. I just saw the video.
Shit pissed me off though, Andre.
I understand that, but now they can't wake the nigga up. He's fucking in the ring, fucking flatline, bro.
My bad.
Didn't have to do all that shit.
My bad. What the fuck, nigga? You 25 over here saying my bad. I just killed the man. My bad. My bad, Daryl. Shit happens, you know how I be. I be angry. Come on, man. Like, no! Nigga, this, what?
I understand y'all had heat.
Yo, say that to his family, bro. Like, come on, bro. Come on, man.
Alright, I'll call you back later.
This guy does not seem to care at all. This is a fucking monster right here. In response to hearing that...
No, he's just mad, bro. You know how, you know, bro. You know how it gets, bro.
That's crazy. Kratos had more empathy for the people that he killed in very similar fashion, by the way, with like the unbelievable amount of blows to the head. But at least in Kratos' case, the people he was fighting, they were at least conscious. All of these were delivered to an unconscious man. A man who never even saw this coming, by the way, because he storms into the ring, grabs him, and then slams him. So it wasn't even a fight. But he walks away feeling so fucking tough and accomplished about it with no remorse at all for potentially killing this man.
Tired of motherfuckers playing with me, bro. Real shit. One of them was a bitch and fucking bit me. I'm tired of everybody fucking playing with me and shit. Think I'm on with...
See, where was that clip at? Where they bit you, then called you a bitch? Where was that at, bro?
It's playing and shit. Call me bitch and shit. Not no fucking bitch, bro. At the end of the day, I'm gonna stand up for my fucking self. Because I'm tired of everybody fucking playing with me, bro. Real shit.
He's walking away.
You would think this shit is fake.
Away from this with his chin held high, extremely proud of what's unfolded here. It seems like this might be the happiest moment of his life. The way that he is perceiving this is him standing up for himself. He is not able to have a grasp on the severity of what just happened here. He thinks that because the disrespect that he encountered earlier in the day, he was entirely justified to potentially murder this man. And by the way, the wrestlers that were calling him a bitch, well, I imagine they were saying that because he basically sucker punched this guy potentially to death. The guy never even had a chance to fight back because he came into the ring when his back was turned, slammed him down, immediately knocking him unconscious. It wasn't even a fight, it was a surprise attack.
Yeah, man, I'm not gonna lie, this was a sad video, bro. A man died. I mean, they brought him back, yes, but his life is still like, you know what I mean, shaky type shit. And another man may go to jail for this. I'm not gonna lie. He probably gonna do some time. I'm not gonna lie, bro. This is a sad video, bro. Pray for this guy. You know, send prayers his way type shit. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Follow me on Twitch. I'll be going live real soon. Write your name right on the, write your name on the wall. I'm not gonna lie, bro. It was a sad video, bro. Sad video. Peace, guys. Peace, bro. Stay safe out there, bro. Take some boxing classes. I don't know, bro.